Nityanandam, this is Ma'am Ridukananda,
Nityananda, this is Manita Gangananda.
and we have two special guests with you. This
This
is
is
Nityanandeshwara,
Nityanandeshwara
and this
and
is
this is
Nityanandeshwari,
Nityanandeshwari.
Sadashiva himself, and Goddess Parvati. And we are so glad to be amongst you once again. And today we'd like to ask you a very beautiful question, but something that will get you thinking. Have you ever thought, why do you exist, or in this physical form as human beings, or even wondered why you even existed, if you know of previous forms that you existed, or what's the very purpose of your existence in life, and what are you really aiming for in life? Uh, do such things boggle you at certain points of time? I'm sure it would, because it does boggle us. It did boggle us at some point of
Yeah.
time. And give yourself a thought to it and ask yourselves, why did you actually exist? And see if you can find the answer to it. The answer can be as simple as ABC, or it can be as complicated as rocket science. It decides and depends on each and every one of you. You are free to open up any books, browse through any web pages, Wikipedia, anything to find the answers. But do give a thought to, what is the purpose that you guys existed? Why do you exist? What caused your existence? It's a beautiful thing to even find out. We will be sharing the answer, obviously, but in this meanwhile, while we speak, go ahead and
Yeah.
browse through anything, and do post your answers of your thoughts on why you exist, or why do you think you exist. And some of you, in fact, the reason I'm saying some of you is because, although we do believe in it, about the science of reincarnation, that yes, we take birth after birth, and we were someone else in the previous birth, and today we are someone else. The science does exist, it is true. And if some of you have also realized, found out in your previous births who you were, what you've been, it's always good to also know, why did we exist in the first place? How did we come about? I'm sure we all came from just the amoeba, and then we flowed into to become plants and insects and animals, and finally we
Yes.
all evolved to become human beings. More about the next level, which is the superhuman. But till now, give yourself a thought and ask yourselves, why have
Why
you
am I
guys
here?
existed in
Yeah.
the first place? It's a beautiful question with a beautiful answer. Not very technical, but something so beautiful. So keep yourself in that space. And Ganga, would you like to share something before we reveal the answer to them? Not no answer yet.
um, for me, I was just thinking. I was gonna reveal the answer, my answer.
Yeah, just share whatever
Um,
comes to you.
I just feel like the reason when I look back on my life up until now, um, I feel like every day more and more, I feel like the reason I exist is to know Swamiji, is to recognize the source of my existence, is recognizing the whole, like understanding I'm coming back home. If you had asked me maybe about a year ago or 2 years ago, I would not be able to even think about, yeah,
Hmm. Hmm.
how we came from. Although I've been asking the question before about what is the purpose of my life,
Hmm.
but in terms of where it came from,
It's a very
yeah,
deep question, and no matter how much you revel into,
yeah,
you may find all the logical answers, but the very answer that will satisfy you may not be there. So
it's true.
Swamiji shared today very beautifully at the satsang,
Yes, yes,
thanks to the Gurukul Balasans who had the Ask the Avatar series with Swamiji. And Swamiji just out of nowhere just said, the reason we exist, or the purpose we exist, the reason we exist is because our soul told us to exist. And that's the reason we are here. Even if I go back and ask myself, why did God create the earth? Why did we all come down to earth? Why were we multiplied and become part of this earth?
yeah,
And if we go on and ask, the only answer will remain is, we came because we were told to come. We exist today because our soul told us to exist. And that's a beautiful logic, a beautiful understanding that if we carry within ourselves, it will end all other questions that remain. And
yeah,
what will rest remain is this beautiful Leela, this beautiful drama, this beautiful happening that we call it, where we get to enjoy with Swamiji, with Sadashiva, by being part of his creation, being part of his beautiful drama, and just enjoying him. I mean, that's the best thing you can do for yourself.
yes.
Don't you agree?
Yes, knowing that, just knowing that we're existing because Source told us to exist, that itself is a strength that just carries us throughout. And just think about when I look back on my life, and it is once again strengthening my Shakti Pada with Swamiji.
Wow, wonderful, wonderful. So she had a breakthrough today, and that's why I grabbed her and said, "Let's make the video now. Let's not go. Let's share the experience with each and every one of you out there." So if you guys are wondering why you guys came and you're having doubts and you're trying to revel the books, the dictionaries, or the website or the web pages anyway, you will not find the answers there, because Swamiji shares something so beautifully, saying the reason we exist because the source told us to exist, and that's the reason we are here. That's all. It's simple as that.
Yeah.
Nothing more complicated. Just a simple truth, a simple beautiful happening. So you guys out there, enjoy being part of this existence, and if you want to enjoy it even more, come and be with Swamiji, come and be with Sadashiva, who's the creator, who created you guys. Come and be with him to enjoy his face. And I think we should tell them about Mahasadashiva.
Mahasadashivam coming back home in December.
Okay, Mahasadashivam is this beautiful happening in December. More of it coming in the next video, and we'll also be sharing a video of what Mahasadashivam, because I know you guys are still not clear what it is. We're going to post a link here on this video of what is Mahasadashivam. Please watch it. Swamiji explains so beautiful what it is and what are you going to experience when you come down in December. So with this,
So, yes.
Nityanandam, and let's give them our hearts. Loves to you guys. Nityanandam.
Nityanandam, thank you.
Bye.